A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow. Hello. I've had a rough month. The tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword of light. There we are. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out through the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. I know last stream I said I've had it rough for like a week and a half. Well, after that stream, everything just got worse, and then I got really sick, and then my computer stopped connecting to the internet, like 2 days, 3 days, and it also kept crashing. I blame it entirely on that Eevee.
Flashback.
No! Oh no! Because before that Eevee, everything in my life was fine, and then that Eevee ran away, and it's just been a steady decline since then. She got smacked. Please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. I love the Deku Scrubs. I'm so glad they came back in Echoes of Wisdom. They're my favourite Zelda race. And then My Hero Academia came along and destroyed the word Deku. And I can't say Deku anymore without thinking of My Hero Academia. Do you know about that sword, Somni? It is called the Picori Blade, and it locks much evil away. The Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. The Picori Blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hyrulean lore. Oh, Somni, you're awake. Are you feeling alright? Stand at my side, the King of Hyrule is better to speak. It is as you have heard. A man called Vati has cursed Zelda. If we had the sacred Picori Blade, we likely could have broken the curse, but Vati shattered the blade. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. If that's the case, then why not send Somni? I just wanted to play a game that makes me happy, and this game makes me happy. So that's what I'm doing. Man, before that Eevee ran away, I had everything going right with my life. Then everything went wrong. It's the hat. Ouch, won't somebody stop them? Help, somebody, can't anybody hear me? Hey kid, you there? Ow. Hey, don't just stand there, do something. Ow. What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me. There we go. Well done, that was close. Not that I can handle them myself, but that's beside the point. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break this curse, huh? Well then, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. There you go. He just follows me around with it. Oh, if it isn't one thing, it's another. You are a troublesome boy. There we go. And now have a hat. There, now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. It appears we found the Minish village. Fantastic. There's the little Minish. There's the little guys. Pick up Picori. These things are adorable, by the way. I know they're not... because it's all, like, 16-bit or 32-bit or whatever. You can't quite see what they look like, but, if you read the manga, the Minish Cap manga, they're... I love them. They're like the most adorable creatures. Yep. And this is the first dungeon. Man, Reddit is the worst. I once, so I'm a big Game Grumps fan. I always have been since I was like 13, 12 or even. And the second result for the Game Grumps subreddit was a Reddit called Rant Grumps, which was just a subreddit to be angry at the Game Grumps for whatever reason. I made a post making fun of them because I thought the whole thing was pathetic. Like I hate Logan Paul, but I'm never going to join the I hate Logan Paul subreddit and then spread a bunch of lies about people, you know. So I just thought the whole thing was pathetic. So I was making fun of. I made like a generic post making fun of him, and I don't know how the guy did this, but somebody DM'd me. Like, somebody got so angry with me for making fun of him that he DM'd me my full email address, which I used to make my Reddit account. And my full email address had my full real name on it. So he DM'd me saying, are you my name? My full legal name, including my middle name. I saw your posts and I thought it might be you. And it scared the shit out of me. And then I realised the guy literally just somehow hacked my account and found my email address. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. It really pissed me off. Because all I did was call him a loser. And I guess I really got to him. I like the boss music for these three little bugs. Very scary. I need the sucky thing. I do need the sucky thing. Where do I get the sucky thing then? I'm gonna have to stop calling it the sucky thing. Call it the bag of winds from the SpongeBob movie. Where's the sucky thing? Oh, I know where the sucky thing is. I get the sucky thing here after I beat the guy. I completely forgot that I still had the key. Here's the sucky thing. It's like, there's a good and bad way to go about doing pretty much anything. And a lot of the time, people complain about stuff that doesn't matter at all. It's like, there are people out there who do actually fetishize gay people. But yaoi isn't one of the things that fetishizes gay people. It's more of the people who like ship real life men together, you know, stuff like that. K-pop fans, for example, they fetishize gay people, but it's not like killing, stalking the manga or something like that. K-pop stands and Minecraft YouTuber fans are the problem. Yeah, that's definitely true. Minecraft YouTubers as well. That's a war zone that I'm not going to get into. I find cute, you know. I actually do watch it together. I do quite like it. What is he for? Okay. I do like mashing the attack button. I do like this boss a lot. It's such a cool boss. Yeah, Zelda is really pretty too. Yeah, I love everything about this game. It's still my favourite 2D Zelda game. Despite it coming out in like 2001 or whatever. That's close. Okay. Is that it? Yes. You got the earth element. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. Imagine if they remastered this game. Oh, that would look so good. I would love a HD remake of this game. Although I guess it doesn't really need a HD remake. My problem with a lot of remakes is that they kind of seem unnecessary. And this game already looks great. There are other Zelda games that they should remake first, really. Like the Oracle games on the Game Boy Color. They're not very pretty to look at. If they do those next, I'd be happy. Music in this game is very good as well. This is my first Zelda game, that's probably why I like it so much, to be honest. This is the first game I ever played on the 3DS Ambassador program. Oh, Minish Cap is a Game Boy Advance game, but I played it on the 3DS first. They had like if you bought the 3DS early enough, you get a bunch of free Game Boy games. And one of those games was Minish Cap. And I'd already liked the idea of Zelda, because I played a lot of Smash Bros. But I had never gotten I never got a Zelda game because I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not. And I didn't. And when you were a kid, you only get so many video games, you know. And I didn't want to take a risk on a game that I might not like. I got this one for free, so I got to play it out. I got to try it out, and I loved it. I really liked Link in Smash Bros. And Toon Link in Smash Bros. And then I played Melee a little bit later on, and that's when I first saw young Link, and I got kind of insane when I was 12 years old. So that was fun. It's all because you took a puff from a cigarette once. That's true. I can't believe you remembered that answer. I think I've already mentioned that on Twitter once. So the fact you remembered it is definitely. I'll tell you what though, that one puff of a cigarette really did mess me up for life. I did almost choke to death. It was horrible. I don't know why people smoke. I had no fun. Sorry, those enemies just reminded me of something. What the hell? Oh, I just lost all my health. Okay, that's fine. Apparently those hurt me. Okay, I didn't realize that. I was like, what the hell's happening? Yeah, those enemies just randomly reminded me of an image I've seen. It's not an image I can really talk about on here. It's a funny image. And also it's also other things. Yeah, I think stuff like that is funny. A lot of people won't think that. It's not violent. It's just not something I think a lot of people would enjoy looking at. I just remember seeing it for the first time and going, "Oh my god!" I would stream if I could figure out how to. It's pretty easy too. You need to buy a capture card in order to stream console games, though. So you kind of need to figure out how that works. But if you have a computer that is like decent, you can at the very least stream console games. My computer isn't the best. It can stream Game Boy Advance games. I'm playing this on a console, by the way. But it can stream Game Boy Advance games. But it can't stream any other game because it's too much for the system. Your favorite 3D game is Wind Waker and the 2D. No. My favorite 3D Zelda game is Majora's Mask, which I will play one day on stream. That's my plan. Wind Waker is my second favorite Zelda game. This game is my third favorite Zelda game overall, but my favorite 2D one. Yeah. I do love Wind Waker as well. Wind Waker was my first 3D Zelda game. So this was my first 2D, and Wind Waker was my first 3D, I think. Maybe Ocarina of Time was my first one. I can't remember. It was a while ago. It'll take me a while to rework the sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine humans did. Yeah. Words. Words are difficult. I do like Link's Awakening. The remake on the Switch is amazing. That was the first time I played it as well. And I really did like that game. I don't like it. That's probably my second favourite one. The very first Zelda game is actually pretty high up on my list as well. That's a very good game, considering it came out in like 1983, I think. It's 1986, I think. It's a very good game. If it came out today as like an indie game, it would be it would still hold up pretty well, I think, in my opinion. I never beat Skyward Sword's the only 3D one I never beat because I didn't like that game. I got very close to the end and I was like, I don't like this, so I just stopped playing it. I was a lot younger at the time though, so maybe if I played it again one day. But then I see some of the stuff, simply because like I'm watching a lot of most of the YouTubers I watch are American, and most of the people I follow on Twitter are American. So I end up seeing a lot of this stuff, and goddamn, It's funny to a point, but Jesus Christ. So I remember the first debate with Trump and Biden. I watched that because I wanted to watch I wanted to have something on while I was drawing, so I put Most Critical Stream on, and he just so happened to be watching the debate as it was happening. So I was watching it along, and it was absolute insanity. It was like I couldn't believe that that they were both politicians. I was just laughing my ass off, and it's not really a laughing matter for people in America, and I get that, but it was really difficult not to laugh at some of the stuff they were saying, because holy shit. It was like they started like debating who could play better golf during the debate. I was like, what the hell is this? I try not to have opinions. Try not to have opinions on American politics. I can't stand people who have opinions on American politics who are not American. I think they're annoying a lot of the time. Depends on how they, express their opinions. Crap. It'll be less funny the next action. Yeah. It's red now. Cool. Powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Oh, now I can duplicate myself. Oh, you just split into two, so is the power of the white sword. Does Link remain young the whole game, or does he age up? In this game, he stays young the whole time. The only game where he ages up during the game is Ocarina of Time. They wanted to make him... There was an idea for Wind Waker for him to age as the game progressed, but they scrapped that for whatever reason. I can understand why this is your favourite. Yeah, I like this game a lot. Interesting, you're the last person I expected to find here. And just as I was wondering who could be here behind this, I find my old master. Vati. And as always, you are dressed in the shabbiest of rags. My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. Where do I go now? Only 2 elements remain. They must be in the places marked on your map by the Minish Elder. Is it left or right? In order for me to go left, I need to get the shoes. I know that. I can't remember where I get the shoes, though. On that spectrum. What are you doing? Oh. Sucking him off. So his head was above his crotch, and then he made that moaning sound. Plot synopsis. Vati took the king, and he's pretending to be the king. I can't remember how to get those shoes. I really can't. I'm gonna quickly Google how to do this. Caster Wilds, because if I remember correctly, I get stuck on this part every time I play this game because I can never remember. Oh yes, okay, I remember now. I remember. I just had to look it up once, and I remember everything. Do you have any YouTuber that you watched as a kid that turned out to be beautiful? I am very lucky that that's not the case for me. The only YouTuber I watched as a kid that's been cancelled was Gerard the Completionist, who was cancelled for charity fraud. So it's a very different thing to get cancelled for. Not something most people would be. Not for a paedophile. Not for being a paedophile, at least. In my school, I don't think there was anybody who was openly gay. There was an openly trans man. Who was getting a lot of shit. Like, he constantly got bullied in school for it. But I don't think there was anybody who was openly gay. It's very weird. I think there was a lot of bullying in my school. There were a lot of fights in my school. my school wasn't a great place. It got shut down like a year after I left it. Bullying was a huge thing in my school. It was like, it was more fights, really. There was a lot of fights in my school. I got bullied, it was usually just teasing or something. And then all that teasing stopped once when I pinned a kid up against the wall. Which I felt really bad for, but he was pushing me down some stairs. He kept pushing me as we were walking downstairs. And when we got near the bottom, I turned around and grabbed his collar and threw him up against the wall. And also I accidentally made a friend of mine's nose bleed. He was being an asshole, I was just joking around. He wanted to really fight me, but I didn't care. So I thought the whole thing was just a joke. And then he got me in a headlock. And then that's when I realised, oh, he's actually trying to fight me for real. So I couldn't figure out how to get out of the headlock, so what I did was hold onto his nose. And his nose started bleeding all over the place, and then he got really mad and left. And I was laughing, and then I turned around and I realised the whole school was watching. I have to get all the kinstone pieces, that's right, there's like golden kinstone pieces, and I have to find them all. This is also where I get the bow and arrow. I'm not sure where I get it exactly, but I do get it around here. These guys are difficult to fight, if I remember. I have to get behind them. Oh my god, I don't have it. Oh, there we go. I just got a lucky hit. Right, I got one. I still need a bow and arrow. Fight the guys. Kill the guys. Fight the guys. This has to be the bow and arrow. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't expect it to be so literal when I said you wouldn't survive the winter, and it's not even winter. Yeah, well... I don't usually survive the winter, to be honest. I end up just dying and becoming a whole new person. A somni only lasts once a year. They die off every winter. This is another part of this game where I got stuck on for ages. I think I was literally stuck here for months. Because I didn't realise that the kingstones mattered. So I was ignoring them the whole time. And even though I got through here in only 3 hours, when I first beat the game it literally took me weeks. Because I was a stupid kid and I had never played a Zelda game before. I have been going through this game pretty quickly. Maybe I will play the whole game on stream. I still want to play Metroid. I made a thumbnail for Metroid as well. I haven't even played the game yet, but I made a thumbnail for the video. I think the only thing that shames me as a gamer is that I have barely played any Zelda games. That's alright. There's no shame in that, I think. Zelda games can be a lot to get into because you don't know if you're going to enjoy them. Because there's not many games that play like Zelda games. Like, whether it's 2D or 3D. Because yeah, sure, like, sword combat games are popular and all, but Zelda's more than that. It's also like a puzzle game. So if you don't... It's a mix of the two. It's a mix of combat and puzzles. And some people only like combat, and some people only like puzzles. So it really depends on the person. So I don't blame anyone for not playing that many Zelda games. Majora's Mask is my favourite Zelda game, but I honestly can't really recommend that to people because of how weird it is compared to other games in general. Not even just Zelda games. It's a very weird game that I don't blame other people for not liking. Somni has the cranial capacity of domestic. Don't. Look, I'm not going to argue that you're wrong, but that doesn't mean you should say it. I have difficulty with a lot of things. And the whole reason I started streaming was because I'm not good at talking, and it was a way for me to practice. There was a time when my anxiety used to be so bad that the only place on the entire internet that I felt comfortable talking was 4chan because it was entirely anonymous. For a long time, that was it. I don't use 4chan anymore. I don't recommend anybody use 4chan, but that was the only place I felt comfortable talking. This is the next dungeon, by the way. I didn't mention it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. A young Link stream is really cute. It is. This is specifically, even though it's Toon Link, he's using young Link's voice. I love his voice. I love his voice a lot. Have you watched Cut? No, I haven't. I wanted to watch it today, but I ended up streaming instead. Because I felt up to it, and I wasn't sure if I'd feel up to it tomorrow. Ah, crap. Wasn't paying attention. I will watch it, though. But yeah, I definitely will watch it. The days all blur together. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Especially when you're on disability like I am. I have no idea what day every day is. I wake up, and I try not to die, and then I go to bed that day. And that's my life. But I definitely will watch it. I'll probably try to watch it at some point. Some point soon. I want to watch more anime. Anime is fun, and I usually just watch YouTube all day. And for the past like few weeks, there's been nothing on YouTube I care about watching. So I just end up like doing nothing, and then while I'm sick and doing nothing, I'm like, why don't I just fucking watch anime? It's like there's so much anime I want to watch, and I never get around to watching any of it. God damn it. I have no idea what I'm doing in this dungeon. There's so many doors in this dungeon. I don't know, it's hard to kind of... It's hard to figure out which one's which. He is a daddy though. He's the only canon dad in Mario. He is the... Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for that. Is he a DILF? I don't know. I don't know if you can be both a monster and a DILF at the same time. I don't know. I feel like you have to be either one or the other. Your opinion is a load of bull. That's fair. That's fair. When I was a kid, very young, I was on the beach with some of my family, and I turned around and I suddenly noticed that the beach was full of dead crabs, and I was too scared to move, so I just stood there crying because I was so scared I was going to accidentally step on one. And my auntie came over and she held my hand and led me across the beach, and then she stood in the crab, and then she started screaming and I started screaming, and it was bad. It was that's all I remember of that entire day. Oh no, oh no. Okay. I do not like the War Masters. That's fine now. No, leave me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. War Masters are never fun in any Zelda game. Oh my god, I thought I'd be able to... I thought I'd push him aside, instead he just grabbed me. If that happens a fourth time, I might get angry, but at the moment I'm just annoyed. Okay. Right. What are you talking about? Have I already been here? Oh god, I don't like this dungeon. That's something new I've learned today. I do not like this dungeon. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna be like literally 1 or 2 minutes. I'm just gonna fill up my water. Hello again. Sorry. Oh shit. Okay, that actually scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting to come back and then that guy... Okay. Alright. Do I have... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. I have no keys. Oh, God fucking damn it. That's the whole point of me doing all this. I'm fine. I don't like this dungeon. That was extremely lucky. 80 mysterious shells. Oh, thank God. I was really running out of shells. I don't know what to do. The little key is hidden. It's not in a chest, so it's not coming up on my map. It's somewhere else. Where else? I don't know. It could be anywhere. I don't want to go. I just need a small key. I turn away for a moment, and you guys are talking about like lactation and Gary the lobster. Gary's a snail. Oh, Gary the lobster is Larry. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, and I press this button, and there's the key. This damn fucking key. Found the goddamn motherfucking key. Here it is. One of these is a fake. One of these is gonna fuck me over, and the other one isn't. I'm gonna go left. Please be the right one. Fuck. We are the tribe of winds. Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered them. Now we rejoin them. Together with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies. The ocarina. Ocarina of wind, not of time. I do believe this is where the tribe of winds once lived. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them. It looks like the wind element is beyond our reach for the time being. We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here. This is it. End of the game. End of the stream. I'm finally done. Everything's over. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.